Welcome to the series where I give every single Pokemon that doesn't have one a signature move. This is episode 1 of Gen 1 edition. The rules are as follows. If a Pokemon has a regional form with a signature move, it doesn't get a new one. Pokemons with a signature move that only legendary, Paradox Legendary, or mythical Pokemon can learn don't get a new one. Signature Z moves and G-Max moves don't count. And only fully evolved Pokemon get a signature move. Now there are some things that make it so a specific Pokemon don't get a signature move or do get a signature move. Like, since Infernape can learn Raging Fury, Arcanine gets a new move. Since Hisuian Electrode has a move that's Chloroblast, Electrode doesn't get a new move. And Alolan Exeggutor has a move called Dragon Hammer, so Exeggutor doesn't get a new one. And since Volt Tackle is Pikachu's signature move, Raichu does get a new move. And some Pokemon got new evolutions in different generations. And those are not in Generation 1, since this is Generation 1 edition. The pre-evolution of those don't get a new one since they are not fully evolved. And regional evolutions such as Mr. Rime aren't in this book since they were added in later generations. Every episode will have about 5 Pokemon or something like that. And I'm gonna do this in Pokédex order. So like Venusaur, Charizard, Blastoise, Butterfree, Beedrill, Pidgeot, stuff like that. Anyways, now. Regional forms are also included. Like, if I'm giving Sandslash something, I'm also giving Alolan Sandslash something, which make it extra hard for me to think of signature moves. So please leave a like and subscribe this video. Anyways, Venusaur now gets a move called Solar Venom. It's a grass type special attack that has 120 base power, can't miss, and has a 50% chance of poisoning. Now, it's not poisonous vines or something like that because Venusaur is a special attacker. And it has to be something solar related if it's gonna be a special attack, because all of its Pokédex entries talk about sunlight. If you can read them if you want. Anyways, and it also learns Solar Beam. And like almost all Venusaurs have Solar Beam. And also it's a poison type, so that's where the venom comes from. And like it just makes some sense that it shouldn't miss. So yeah. And now it's Charizard's turn. Charizard, the Pokemon that Game Freak loves so much, and now it's gonna get something else. Its signature move is gonna be called Infernal Tornado, a fire type special attack that has 80 base power and 95 accuracy. Now you may be thinking, this sucks. Why are you giving it something like this? Well, that's because of its secondary effect is so good. Fire and flying type moves deal 1.25 1.25 times more damage for 5 turns, and this move burns the opponent. The tornado part makes sense because Charizard is a flying type Pokemon. And burning is actually something so good because a burnt Pokemon will deal less damage. Yes, I don't get how that works either, but that's just how it works. Are you happy now, Game Freak, that your Charizard got something else? Like, it got Mega X, Mega Y, Gigantamax, and now this. Anyways, now it's Blastoise's turn. This makes more sense with its Mega Evolution. The move is called Hydro Launcher. So basically this move is like a really good move that has really low accuracy. But it's not an OHKO move, like it isn't guaranteed to kill, but deals a whole lot of damage. It deals 195 damage and a 70 accuracy. And the bad part is that user has to recharge even if it misses. So like, it's all for nothing. All or nothing. You either deal huge damage and then pay for it, or you pay for your stupidness. And now Butterfree is a really bad Pokemon with trash stats, but still gonna get something good because it's a very iconic Pokemon and it deserves something good. This move is called Butterfly Infestation. It's a bug type special attack that has 35 base power and 90 accuracy. Now you might be thinking again, this move sucks. It's even worse than all the others. And that is because of a secondary effect. Because, why else should it be? And the user can use this move until it misses. So, you use it, it doesn't miss, and then you use it again before the target using anything else. And then it doesn't miss, and then it doesn't miss, and then it doesn't miss, and then it doesn't miss. And until it misses, you can use it. So, if you are feeling lucky, you gotta use this move, so you can get 35 damage, 35 damage, 35 damage, 35 damage. If you get 4 times 35 will be 140. It's a nice amount of damage that you just need a nice amount of luck for. This is all about luck, and Pokemon doesn't really do stuff that are all about luck, so that I'm really proud of that one. Anyways, Beedrill gets something called Venomous Sting. It's a poison type physical attack that has 75 base power and has 100 accuracy. This move poisons the target and has a 50% chance of landing a critical hit. Now, this move really makes sense because Beedrill is a physical attacker, and his first Pokédex entry literally says Poison Venomous Stinger, and I gave it a move called Venomous Sting. And critical, and this guy has something called Twin Needle. But then they gave it to other Pokemon, just like they did with Blaze Kick and other really good signature moves of other Pokemon. So yeah, sorry Beedrill, you don't have a signature move in the actual Pokemon universe. Anyways, now this is Pidgeot. It has a really good Mega Evolution, and just so you know, Mega Pidgeot is a special attacker and Pidgeot is a physical attacker, which is why I'm gonna give this guy a status move. called Aerodynamics. It's a flying type status move that gives +3 speed, but it's already really fast, and like Mega Pidgeot has 121 base speed, which is like really high. But it doesn't really matter, but like what does matter though is the other effect is +2 evasiveness. If you don't know what evasiveness is, it's just the chance of you dodging a move. So like that's really OP.
See you in part 2. By the way, if you want a very specific Pokemon to get a signature move before it's that Pokemon's turn to get a signature move, or if it can't actually get one because it already has, just write in the comments, because the first 100 comments saying a specific Pokemon should get a signature move, that Pokemon will get a signature move.